All right, welcome everybody. How you guys all doing out there tonight? Welcome one, welcome all. So we're kind of testing out a new bot right now. We're testing out a new bot, and the bot fired off long up here. So our bot fired off long, and it fired off correctly, and then it got the short call while we were sleeping, and just blasted us all out of the trade, right? Blasted a whole bunch of us out. It got me for sure, right? Definitely got me. So, man, and here's the problem. I mean, right now, I'm staring. Look at this. This weekly candle is bearish as F. Got some good volume. You know, the volume is building. I mean, but look at how bad the volume was last week. Last week's volume was atrocious, right? So we had the horrific volume, but the gorgeous candle. Now the volume, I mean, you know, this wasn't hard to beat. But look at the candle that this is throwing up right here. Very, very bearish candle that this is throwing up. Okay, so not exactly the squishiest thing you'd want to see. Over on the monthly, so on the monthly, here's the monthly right here. You're still in this bullish pennant. I mean, you can still make out this big bull pennant right here, right? Like this. I mean, relatively, there you go, relatively like that. And I mean, you could even argue something like this over here. You know, you could argue something like this is playing out. I mean, you could just bounce anywhere in this range, and this would still hold a bullish triangle here, right? Still going to have a bullish triangle right there. 12-hour kind of rolling back over on the MACD. RSI never made it up. Look, we never made it up really into the bull territory here, right? So we saw a trend change kind of start here, and we're going to show you that also played out here on this chart. So if you look, you can see your bull run, bear run, bull run, and then is this the beginning? Is this our first confirmation that we're going to have a pullback back down to the 8,500 area? You know, as a small, you know, possibly a small bearish run. Now, remember, this thing needs to, it takes time to play out. This doesn't just play out overnight. You really need to wait for a little more confirmation on this to make sure that we just don't pop up. I mean, that this likes to do these fake outs. Comes down, fakes out up, right? But look at that beautiful double top there for the second short. It would have been gorgeous. Double top there again, double top there again, right? I mean, some sexy indicator, some sexy double top indicators over here. Double bottom right there, double bottom there. So you know this has a bunch of really good indicators that are showing up on it. And what it is technically showing us right now that we have a possible course correction here. You are in this massive wedge, right? Your massive wedge. And my target, I'm not changing my target. I still think even if we come all the way down here into these target ranges right here, we're just going to go right back up into the 20,000. I still think we're going to come all the way up here, do a double top. I have that on my other chart. And I still think we're going to come all the way up here and put in a double top. It could take 2020 into the 2020. You know, it could be going all the way into 2020. It could happen before we get up here and do a double top. That's the chart I have running. But, you know, right now, remember, it would be really nice if we had a double top here, a little swing around, come back up, tap out the 13, even get up to 13K, right? Bingo, hit this big trend line right here. Bingo, hit that trend line, and then just fall right out, right? Stay inside of this wedge, come on down, make contact with this lower wedge, and move on. That's a little more in the longer time frame. So that's what I really like to see is that play out. So, and I can draw that on there. I mean, I'd really like to see something like bing, and then bang, and then something like this, you know, all the way over here, and then a rejection like that. So this is really what I would like, and I'm still I'm still saying, and I'm not going to change it. I am looking for a double top from 2017 as a massive rejection point, right? So this is kind of what I'm looking for long term up here, right? This is what I'm looking for. But this would be my perfect scenario, something just like that, right? Something just like this. This would be my golden honey bear scenario. All right, and moving along. Actually, you know, we'll draw option 2 on there. I mean, you know, we have to, right? We have to draw option 2. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it could just do this, but it could, you know, maybe dip down a little bit more. I mean, and there's always the possibility we just go straight down, right? And make it, you know, just tank down, and then do your sexy thing like that, right? But here, let me pull this back. Let's do this like this. So you can always get something like a little bitty dippy, right? Get a little bitty dippy, then go down, and then go up like that. Something like this. I want to save that. So listen, we have a rejection. We also are looking at an ugly weekly bearish candle. We do have a gap to fill down below. Here's the CME chart. You do have some gaps that need to get filled lower. So, you know, we got this nice gap here. We got the monster gap all the way down here. OBV held nice. This is just like, I'm kind of looking at this, just like a massive head and shoulders right here, right? I've talked about this being a massive head and shoulders pattern. Still on the table. Still on the table. Nothing. You do have a couple bear crosses that are all coming. You got a 6-hour bear cross that's going to play out in 30 minutes. So be careful in any long trades right here. This also looks like this is flagging a bearish here. There's no reason we can't dip down. You know, dip down, find this 11K. You got a lot of support at 11K right here. So we've got a ton of support at 11K, right? Lots of support from 10,750. We'll just call it to 11K, right? And that also would go back and fill that gap for us, right? That would fill that gap, right? Fill the gap, then pump up. Let's go and see what else we got here. Nothing. Yeah, see, sitting at 11. See, there's the 50 MA on the daily, sitting at 11K and 11.5. So it should be 11.5. 11,000. Sorry, 10,500 to 11K. All right, and just a far drop and a super far drop. Yeah, look, 10.8, 10.8, 10.6. I mean, guys, you got a lot of support right below you here. Okay, looking. This does show you're on support for the ADX right now. Weekly shows you're at resistance. Man, this baby can just... You're at a lot of resistance here. Look at how this double top played out. Perfect double top. Absolutely perfect double top. Now this is BTC with the line chart. So that BTC with the line chart. Right there. And look at the support. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to adjust this right here. What the hell? Never mind me later. So I'm going to put this right here. Right, you can see where that support, right? We just had that support right there. And we're kind of in a no man's land. Well, you know what I can do? Let's do this. We're going to come and drop a brand new fib. Brand new fib line right there. I haven't really landed on anything. Daily just looks... Daily, the volume just looks like crap. Right? I mean, this thing just looks like a bear. We're actually kind of 10.5 now. Your support's moved up just a little bit. Yeah, no, nothing. See, this had the double top on it too. The MVT had a double top on it on the 12-hour. We just had somebody point out that, one of the members point out that he kind of got a cup and handle working on the 3-day, right? It's a nice, look at the volume, good volume on that 3-day, and then the volume just kind of tanked out. So just starting a brand new 3-day candle, we're 5 hours into it. Alts are still just taking it like a freaking, just getting hammered. All right. Okay, so we're going to go over here, our main chart. Okay, give me 1 second. I gotta go find this over here. Where's it? Where's my long-term chart at? There it is. Oh, come on. Don't do that to me. Yeah, we're looking kind of like, what is that, like 13? 13.3 is kind of the top right there. I'd even call it 13.5. Call it 13.3. Just can't see us running up any higher than 13.3. Even if we, so I expect us, man, I'm still thinking we trek down. Still looks bearish here. And then we'll do this. Plus gap 10,800. Yeah, this kind of looks like this is just trending like a Bear flag still right in the lower time frames. It looks like it's a bear flag on the lower time frames right here. So I would be thinking like something like this down into here. There we go. God, I have a hard time going any lower than that right here. You know, this could just go, it's either going to go down and up, or we're going to go down, bounce up a little, and then go down again, right? Something like an ABC. So it'll do like an ABC, but I don't know, man. This looks like a ABC to me. You know what I'm saying? ABC. The ABC, maybe that was the ABC. Could that be ABC? And then we're going to do ABC. So something like this. Yeah, I think we're going to do something like this. And this can go all the way up into this green area, and I'll adjust this. Let me adjust this right here. This will be our green target area. Oh, that's horrible. Okay, there we go. All right, charts are updated, everybody. And that's that. So, you know, this is really, we're in a really bad spot. I mean, because we could just drop down a little bit more and then drive back up and then complete out this, you know. But I think it's going to be really, really, really hard to bring 13.4. Right? You're going to be really tough to get up over that 13.4 right there. Super hard. All right.